I'm super pumped because I've been wanting to replace this for a long time. This is the windshield washer reservoir for R33, but this is applicable to both the R33 and the R34. And now I bought this from Z1 Motorsports. It was the cheapest price I could find, and it got here pretty quickly. But the interesting thing is, and this is the reason why it's for multiple models, is that you have two motors. You have one for the front and one for the back. On our car, we didn't have a rear windshield wiper, so we don't need that. That's okay, but I just want to show you the difference. So real quickly, let's see the old one. We're gonna remove it and put this one in, and you're gonna see the big difference in the engine bay. Here is our old one, and as you can tell, our new one looks very different. And we actually just recently replaced our coolant reservoir tank, so they're gonna match now. And I'm really excited because this one has some type of cracking or fading or whatever, but it's gonna be really good to replace this one. It's gonna really update the engine bay. So this has fluid, and what I want to do is, and I've been thinking about this for a few days, is when I remove this little hose down here, this little vacuum hose or windshield washer fluid hose, it's gonna spill a little bit of fluid. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a couple of shop towels down there, and we're just gonna make sure that if something does drip, we're ready for it. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and disconnect the electrical connector from the pump. Pretty easy to do. And now I'm gonna just slowly pull on this hose, and it came off, and oh shit, and fluid, tons of fluids coming out. So we found out that actually will release the fluid. We learned something. So now what we have to do is we have to figure out a smart way how to remove that without losing fluid. All right, I'm gonna remove this bolt. We've got, I think, 3 of them, but I'll tell you here in a bit. Here's one. And using an extension, we're gonna get the second one here. And I really don't know if there's a third one, but we will find out. So I've got a windshield washer hose. It even says it on here. And what I did is I just stuck something at the end of it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out the one that goes to this one and stick this in there really quickly to catch the fluid. Now, it's not gonna go as smooth as I think it is, but here we go. All right, fluid is coming out, and fluid is not coming out anymore. Okay, now I should be able to lift this up, and look at that, guys. It is out. Now, I got this brand new bracket. It was really rusty and dirty. I got this from megazip.net, and I've got this windshield washer fluid reservoir, this coolant reservoir from Megazip. And look at this, guys. We're gonna go ahead and place this down. Woo! I get excited about the small stuff. That's just who I am. All right, and we're now gonna start hooking everything up. So one of the things I wanna hook up real quickly is this line. And it dripped a little bit, so let me get my paper towel. All right, we got that line. And now I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my connector. Boom, just like that. And I'm gonna start putting some bolts in. All right, and we have one more bolt. We've got a titanium bolt from Dress Up Bolts. And I just like having these titanium bolts. I actually just order them because I slowly need them. And this is a perfect time where I need it and I have it. And look at that, guys. That looks absolutely great. And I love how we have a new windshield washer reservoir, a new coolant reservoir. Of course, we have our radium catch can. We have our Öhlins suspension we just did, and we repowder coated our strut tower, and we got new brackets for Megazip right here for the radiator. We're slowly taking our R33 to that next level. I didn't think about it, but when we were adding some windshield washer fluid, the secondary motor started spilling all the fluid out, so we had to run over here and cap it off. So what I did is I got a small piece of hose and I put a bolt underneath it, a real snug one. And what I'm gonna do now is take off this temporary thing, and it's gonna start dripping a lot of fluid, but the goal is for me to go ahead and put this on, and that's gonna be what's gonna be on there. And at this point, I think it should be good. All right, and that's it, guys. A little bit of adventure, but always fun. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Hit the like button. We invite you to subscribe. You guys take care, stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon.